Welcome to this episode of Onshore Connect. I'm your host, Heather Houghton. In this episode, ducks in the Rockies. Hart Energy spoke with Stephen Ingram, Southern Regional Director of Halliburton's Completion and Production Division, on the evolution of completion technology in the Rocky Mountains and how companies are prioritizing their duck inventories to maximize returns. Let's listen in.
What is the outlook for ducks?
There's a somewhat of a balance that's been struck right now. You got this huge demand that's coming through all the new horizontal drilling rigs that are coming into most of the basins at this point, and you have a desire where they're drilling mostly in sweet spots to go ahead and place those on. So really then becomes just a portfolio rationalization. And what is my best completion, what is my best well that I can put on production right now if I don't have any constraints from lease obligations or holding production for certain acreage perspectives or whatever the case may be. So really at the end of the day, the conversation around ducks is just more pad wells will equal more natural inventory in stock, and then the rest of it's just portfolio rationalization.
Is there a strategic rationale behind building a duck backlog?
There can be, but not everybody's afforded the opportunity to be so strategic. Not everybody has the cash balance, not everybody has a balance sheet, not everybody has the financial stability during the downturn or through the downturn to be able to do that. At no time in history has it been less expensive than it is right now to drill a horizontal well that's going to be completed with multi-stage hydraulic fracturing. But as we've seen the market shift in 2017 already, most of the operators are beginning to ramp up their drilling portfolio again. They know more about their asset today than they ever have, so they're placing those wells in the sweet spot. And then when you're looking at, well, I have a duck that I drilled maybe 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, but I have a brand new well that I'm drilling right now, and I know that it's in a sweeter spot. I'm going to employ that frac crew to frac the well that's going to place the most production online for my shareholders.
What's ahead for completion technologies in the Rockies and the industry?
I think we're in the early innings still, and I think there's a tremendous fairway out in front of them. In the Rocky Mountains specifically to today, we have seen completion go from almost dominated in the Bakken from open annular space without cement and the use of packers to almost a complete cemented lateral plug and perf. Yet we still see major differences in perforation spacing that the Bakken is employing to others. We see tremendous variations in terms of how diversion-related technology, sand types are used in the Bakken and in the DJ Basin versus the Permian or the Eagle Ford or the Haynesville, the Utica, or the Marcellus. And I do believe because of how many rigs are operating in West Texas that the tremendous strides that are going to come for the entire next generation of completions and drilling practices are going to be led by West Texas and then adopted in the other major producing basins. That wasn't necessarily the case before.
Onshore Connect returns next month with a discussion on methane emissions and how aerial drones can detect leaks more rapidly and with greater sensitivity than handheld detectors. Until next time, let's stay connected.
To stay up to date on the most recent Hart Energy videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking here.